All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Now they send their back in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Throwing from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Cook, touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth of salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Took his shot at 6 that time, and that makes it 2nd and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Catch is made in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Third and goal, they need 3 yards here. Back to throw. It's another 1st down mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Benford has it. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Now the shotgun gives to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2 yards on the pickup in 2nd and 8.
Allen fires out wide complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense up to the line fast. Allen on 3rd down. Looking slant route complete. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. At the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Bass now to kick this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
So an onside kick in the opening quarter, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I fully understand the decision-making behind this one. It looks like they got some surprises in the game plan, which is fine. Go get that advantage. But holy smokes, you're going to have to hope the next surprise goes a lot better than that one, because that just blew up in their face.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 12-point game in the first. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a
Looking to throw here. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Bills 20, Broncos 8.
Bass now to kick this away.
To kick off for Buffalo.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. This plays a design run. And he'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 37-yard line.
And quarterback run here. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 10. And the Broncos 1st down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Got for big yards on the right side. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st and goal.
Here's a design run. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. So they'll be facing 2nd and goal coming up as we reach the end of 1. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Half to 60, half to 60. 19, Tiger, Warriors 17.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 3rd down and
3rd and long for him here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos make it a 1-score game in the first half. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos trim the deficit down to 5.
Broncos 15.
Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast. First down throw for Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Alert! Half 85, half middle. Out.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Gun. Alert! Middle. Look out!
4th down. Here's Allen. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
And the Bills first down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Broncos' 18-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
On the coverage defensively.
Hey, hold. Fighting! Watch the whip. Half 10.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. Cut! And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Alert!
Again, Allen to the air. That one connects. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A 6-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills hold an 11-point advantage. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pick.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Broncos corral it. He's at midfield. 30. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. Recovered by the Broncos.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Pass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're drawn up for him. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short. So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Trying to get it on the keeper. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. With his back complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll have it down at the 44-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
Jump off by his back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
3rd and 3.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going to try to throw for it. He's got his man. This is cracked. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10, looking to throw. Tries the in route, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw now. Buys time, rolling right. Runs caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Got it. Ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go. Set. Back to 60. Back to 60.
They are throwing it again. Oh, my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
The result of the play is a safety.
Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
5 wide. Where's that?
Now a design run. It's Allen. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down.
Alert!
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Where's that?
Allen setting up play action. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
11 yards on the play. It's now third down and 9.
Allen on third down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working from the gun. It's Allen. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. He goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
To the air again. Allen. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. He will get into the end zone. They go for 2, and that gives them a 3-score advantage. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. The Bills with a hurry-up offense here.
Second down.
Line up the design keeper. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Here's the snap on 4th. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Offense to the line fast.
7 yards. That's good for Broncos.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Same quarterback run here. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. Setting up to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Cole Bishop on the coverage.
They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
14 yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Airing it out to start this drive. Forced out to his right. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check no move, check no move. Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Check.
This might be a free play for him. He put everything he had into this one. It's incomplete, but good awareness. They saw him jump, shot it deep. Now we're going to get this call. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go. Back to throw. Catch made left side by Abuka. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6. And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Denver.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing from the gun here. Trying for the touchdown. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
And they just get the play off. Covering the goal line. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the fourth. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Man in motion here.
Hurt. Riggs. Cardinal. Crutch. Hey, Smash.
Motioning the tight end now. Quick throw left side complete. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2. So a field goal would win it for them now, but to do that, they've got to recover this kick. And And the Bills are able to secure this kick. Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
And you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up
Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Middle. We go.
Allen on 3rd and short. He rolls to his right. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Alert! R52.
On 4th down, Allen. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back-to-back carries here. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Bills 34.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Cook trying this one up the gut. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
Tackle made back at the 17.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Regular.
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
Good for a Bills first down.
56.
To throw again, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Half 85. Half 85. Brown 80.
Here's a give to Cook. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills facing a 5-point deficit. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Monday. 56. 56.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Middle. Monday. Middle. Out. Hey, switch. We got switch.
Again, it's Cook. And they make the play at the 23. A gain of only a little. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
On the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here he is to throw. That's more of the catch out left. He gets this down at the 13-yard line. Copy the pace here as the clock continues to run.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
56. 56.
Setting up to pass. Throw is caught. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
Are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. Even with a little time left here, Brock, kicking the extra points, probably the safer call.
And with that little time left, even if you do get the 2, still got a chance to drive down, your opponent does, and kick that game-winning field goal. Now you need some way to get the ball back in a hurry, and the chances are so limited.
And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. We send a man in motion. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Another throw here on second down. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33. They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. To throw. Complete. This is Ibuka. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. We've got a man in motion.
And the Broncos first down.
Throwing it again here. Finds Ibuka. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Trap 60, Panther, Buffalo 18. Check go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So it all comes down to this. One final kick for the win. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's no good. It had the leg, but is aiming wide right. And they fail to claim that lead. They're still down by a point. So it's the Bills who come away with the win.